If you want to build your Shopify dropshipping business the smart way without guessing, wasting money, or chasing trending products with no real sales behind them, well, this video is for you. In this video, I'm going to show you the easiest way to do what the top 1% of dropshipping stores are already doing and usually keep to themselves. So here's what we're going to be covering step by step. What kind of dropshipping stores are the simplest and fastest way to start dropshipping and scale? The 8 rules every winning product must meet before you sell it, how to choose reliable suppliers that let you sell worldwide, how to use hidden Shopify data to find products that already work, how to validate profit margins before you build the store, how to drive traffic using organic content and paid ads based on what's already working well. By the end of this video, you will know how to find a product, validate the product, source the product, and market the product, all using a repeatable data-driven system. So let's get started, okay? For those of you looking to build your first Shopify dropshipping business, let me just give you a strong recommendation on how to start. One of the simplest and most effective ways is by building a one-product dropshipping store where you sell one main product along with a few relevant add-ons. This approach is not only easier for beginners to learn dropshipping, but also allows you to scale faster. When you focus on one product instead of running a general store or a large niche store, all your efforts are laser focused. So that increases your chances of success and helps position your store as the go-to place for that product. So let me show you what I mean with an example. So take a look at this store right here. It's postriv.com. This store sells only one type of product. It's this smart ring right here and nothing else. And the product is offered in different models and colors, but the focus stays on a single product type. And then at first glance, we might assume that the store is doing well, but instead of guessing, we can actually scan the store using the Zig Store Sales Tracker. So basically, we just paste the store's URL and then we click search, and then we can see the full data behind the store and understand whether it's actually successful or not. And as you can see right here, this is a great example of a one product dropshipping store that is working quite well. By selling only one type of product, in this case this smart ring right here, the store becomes a clear destination for customers who want to buy that product, which is exactly what you want when you're building a focused, scalable dropshipping business. So now that we understand the simplest way to start dropshipping is with a one product store, let's just talk about how to determine if whether a product has real potential to become a winner or not. I broke this down into 8 simple rules. And if a product checks all these boxes, then you're likely looking at a high potential dropshipping product. First, are you passionate about this product? Does the product simplify and enhance someone's life? Does the product have a wow factor? Is the sourcing price not easily known? Does the product have a good profit margin? Just one quick note here is that we want to sell the product for at least 3 times the supplier price, okay? Mainly to cover ad costs and other marketing expenses. Is the product hard to find in retail stores? Does the product comply with Facebook ad policies? Is the product safe to sell and ship? Now that we understand the criteria a winning product needs to have, I want to cover another important factor that can make your life much easier in dropshipping, and that's choosing the right supplier. And in general, there are many suppliers that you can work with, from local suppliers like Amazon to international suppliers like Shein or AliExpress. But here's the key difference when you are running an independent e-commerce store. Unlike marketplace sellers, you have a major advantage. You have global exposure. For example, if you create a TikTok video for a product that you're selling, and then people from all over the world can see it and visit your store. If you only rely on local suppliers that don't ship worldwide, you risk losing sales from customers who simply can't order because of their location. But when you work with like international suppliers, you can fully take advantage of your global reach and fulfill orders for customers around the world. And that's why I recommend starting with international suppliers, especially AliExpress. AliExpress offers a massive product catalog. It's a good product quality, smooth order fulfillment, and fast international shipping compared to many other global suppliers out there. So choosing the right supplier from the start allows you to scale more easily and turn global traffic into global sales. Here's something that can not only increase your chances of success, but also help you work less in your day-to-day dropshipping operations, and that's building your store based on what already works, using real data. I can tell you from experience, there are many people who start dropshipping stores. They find a product that they feel like, wow, this is $1 million product right here. And then they invest heavily in store design, post on social media, spend a lot on paid ads, and then no sales. And then they have to start all over again. And the key mistake here is simple. You never choose products based on feelings. Always base your product selection on data. When you add products that already show strong sales performance in other Shopify dropshipping stores, your chances of success just increase dramatically. And that's why product research is one of the most important steps in this process. Doing it properly now can just, makes everything much easier once your store is live and ready for business. And for this, I use Zik Analytics, specifically the Product Explorer tool, because this tool shows you products based on filters that you set, and all the results come from real Shopify stores. And the idea here is quite simple, my friends. We just add products that are already working, all right? And then we take inspiration on selling them. We build on proven data instead of guesswork. And this is one of the smartest ways to grow a profitable dropshipping business. Okay, so now inside the Product Explorer, I'm gonna add a few simple filters to find products that work well for a one product dropshipping store. The first type of stores, I'm gonna choose one product store only. Next, I'm gonna set a minimum of revenue of $7,000 in the last 30 days. And that's it. No need to overthink. I'm already seeing some good options right here. But let's just pause on this for 1 second. This product looks like a pet hair removal glove, and it has generated over 1,000 sales in the past 30 days, all from one product store. This, my friends, catches my attention. So let's review the store that's selling this, yomipet.com. So right away, I can see that this is a very simple store design, no special coding, nothing fancy, nothing complex. And they're mainly using color shades that match the product itself, which is very typical for a one product store. Then when I click here on shop, I see that the product page does a good job explaining the product. Then when I add the product to the cart, I notice that there is a $3.99 shipping fee, bringing the total price to $20.89. And I really like this product because it's very simple, but it has a strong wow factor, especially when you see how easily it removes the pet fur. So now when I click here on the spy icon, I can see data that Shopify does not share openly to the public. And I can see the store's social media channels, which we'll talk about later in this video. And then we have something more important, like the overall potential of this product as a one product store. I see that this store generated $17,813 in sales revenue in the last month. And check the sales trend. I can see that the sales are stable over time. That's exactly what we want. A product sold through a one product store generating consistent sales without sudden spikes. So this is a very strong signal that the product has a real long-term potential. Now, to follow the easy dropshipping method, here's what we're gonna do after finding a product that's already selling well in a one product dropshipping store. So remember the questions we set for ourselves to determine whether a product has a real winning potential or not. Let's just go over that right now using this product as an example. So are you passionate about this product? Personally, I am, because I like simple products that deliver strong results for buyers. Does the product simplify or enhance someone's life? Absolutely. Every pet owner would benefit from having something like this. Does the product have a wow factor? And I believe it does, especially when you show it in action, removing the fur so easily. Is the sourcing price not easily known? At first glance, it's not clear, but we'll verify that in just a moment. Is the product hard to find in retail stores? I haven't really seen these exact types of fur removers in stores. The ones that I found that I have seen are like those sticky roller types. Does the product comply with Facebook ads policy? Yes, of course. There is no issue running paid ads for a product like this one. So is the product safe to sell and ship? Completely safe. Let's just answer the final and the most important question. Does the product have a profit margin of at least 70%? To find that out, let's just move to sourcing. And sourcing process is very simple. Like, the main thing that you need to check is that the supplier on AliExpress has a good reputation and solid reviews. So all I have to do right now is just click on the item finder, and right away I can see exact matches on AliExpress. Let's just go with this one right here. Let me open for you. So the sourcing price is $3.39 because this is an AliExpress choice product under $10. The shipping is $1.99, so it brings the total cost to $5.38. Now, if you sell this product for $20.89, just like the competitor that we analyzed, that gives us a 74.3% profit margin. So yes, we checked the final box. So this product meets all our criteria, including a profit margin of over 70%, which makes it a strong candidate for a winning one product dropshipping store. Now, from what I can see here is that the product quality looks good based on the high number of positive buyer reviews, which makes sourcing it from the supplier a solid option. And here's a very important tip. When you're running a one product dropshipping store, it's always a good idea to order the product yourself, or even order a few samples from different suppliers, because this lets you compare quality and choose the best option. Since this is the main and sometimes like the only product in your store, the quality needs to be top notch. Now, with a simple calculation, that means that this store is generating a 74.3% profit margin on this product. So that's around $13,000 in profit before ads and operational expenses, all from one product without managing a large catalog or, complex operations. So, and before we continue and dive into the most effective ways to drive traffic to your store, if you found this video helpful, useful so far, just make sure to like it and subscribe to our channel. If you want to use the same tools that I'm using to find and validate products based on real data, you can start using Zik Analytics today. All right, so now using data, we found a product that's already performing well in one product store, and we verified that it matches all the 8 pillars of a winning product. So the next thing that we're going to do, we're going to talk about how to drive traffic to your store as easily as possible. And just like with the product selection, I prefer to base this on what's already working and not guesswork. Inside Zik, I can see here the organic and paid marketing channels that the store is using. And to understand the best way to market this product and generate traffic, I focus on 2 main things. One is which social and ad channels are actually driving results for the store and which ones are just secondary. What type of content gets the most engagement so I can create similar contents. Following these 2 rules alone can save you like a lot of testing time can help you get better results faster. Let me give you an example. Let's just review the TikTok of this store. Then you can see that TikTok is absolutely essential for marketing this product. This store is actively using TikTok and their videos have already accumulated over 1.8 million likes, which is a very strong signal, my friends. Okay, next thing is I look for the videos with the highest engagement. This video has 15 million views. Okay, so that tells me exactly what kind of content works. And then from here, I can simply order the product from AliExpress for content creation and create a very similar style video showing why this pet fur removal product works better than other options on the market. Once again, everything becomes much simpler when you base your decisions on real data and proven results, instead of like guessing and hoping for the best. So after reviewing the social channels, I strongly recommend also analyzing the paid ads channels, because this helps you understand two key things, all right? Whether the store is actively using paid ads or relying mostly on organic traffic, and also what type of ads are performing well, so you can apply similar ad strategies to your own store. So in this case, I'm just gonna click on the meta icon right here in the ads channel. Then I can see that the store is running only one paid ad. That's actually a very useful information, because now I can analyze the ad in detail, the creative, the media format, the messaging, the CTA, and even which platforms the ad is running on. And then from there, I can build a similar ad for my own store. And once again, my friends, like this saves a lot of testing time, because I'm basing my paid ads on what's already proven to work, instead of starting from scratch. Now, if you need more ideas on which countries to target, there's also an easy extra step, all right? You can use the free SimilarWeb app, and then you can see which countries engage the most with this store. And then you focus your paid ads on those same locations. So using data like this allows you to launch just smarter ads, reduce wasted budget, and get results much faster. All right, my friends, look, now you have seen the full picture, from choosing a one product store model to validating products with real data and sourcing them profitably and driving traffic using strategies that already work. The biggest takeaway here is quite simple. Successful dropshipping isn't about luck or hype, it's about data and focus. When you build your store around one strong product, you choose the right suppliers, and then you base every decision on proven performance, everything becomes easier to scale. If this video helped you understand how to build a one product dropshipping store the right way, just make sure you like and subscribe, right? It really helps me keep all the creating in-depth guides going on. If you want to use the same tools that I showed you here to find winning products and analyze real Shopify stores, you can start using Zik Analytics today. Just apply the same process to your own business, all right? Thank you so much for watching. Keep moving forward, and I'll see you next time.